Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We have 3 days worth of supplies. We have a couple of supply missions to take to Cairn Keep in the north. So we're going to run that way. And we're going to see... Uh-oh. Bandul Ahari Priest. We could flee or fight them. You're going to fight me? You do have a lot of soldiers, but I'm going to kick your ass. All right, actually, it's not that easy to kick your butt, sir. Let's go ahead and defend. Yeah, that gives me a 5% success rate. Boost, so we're at 70 to 30. And then we'll cull their ranks like we normally do. He's got a bunch of archers. This guy is like cross-eyed. I'm sorry. Okay, we're ready to battle. Aelani's totally okay with killing other humans. All right, 5 damage. Incoming arrows. Oh, they're gonna sniper shot me. Aw, man, I targeted the one guy. Although he'll probably sniper shot as well. I shouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he stabbed me. How dare you? Try to kill this guy as fast as you can. Jump forward. This guy is so weak. I would like to finish him off with Nadir, because she can do the double shot. Ow! Holy God! That was a hell of a shot. Good hack. Passing turn. Holy, he's got fire! All right, burn these fools. You missed the one guy you were supposed to kill. All right, Aelani finished him off, thankfully. Harvick, slash this fool. All right, this is a bit of a harder battle than I thought it would be. Damn, they evaded it. Duck. Fire incoming. Man, he does a lot of damage, and Gorgoro's down. All right, that guy's dead, thank God. All right, that wasn't too bad. That guy's probably my least high priority target, but the fireball wizard should probably be high priority here. So Krifta, hit him. Incoming sniper shot. That hurts. The sniper shot, it takes 2 turns to set up, but damn it. Well, he evaded back onto the ward at the very least. Oh, I should be picking you guys up, I realize. Starting to chunk up a little bit. Holy crap, he's got a lot of damage. Get up. Oh, that's all I can pick up. Okay. Let's light up you two if we can. Not a bunch of damage. I wonder if they have some fire resistance I'm not aware of. Gorgoro, rush forward. You can only exchange with Aelani because these two jokers are down for the count. Damn them and their evasion. Stun this fool. I should have probably led with that, honestly. Good shot. Just because, like, if we could have been stunning the mage, he wouldn't have been doing nearly as much damage as he was to us. Crit for 8 is a welcome update. Damn, he stabs back real hard, though. Their evasion is rough, even for Krifta, which is kind of shocking, because she's got really high accuracy on my squad. What turn are we on now? Stun this fool. All right, Gorgoro's down. Our whole front line is down, which is bad news. Damn, you cannot hit anybody. And Aelani's at the back and has no more power, so go for the fireball again. We're like slowly whittling them down with Nadir's fireballs over here. Aelani's still standing. This guy is gonna do something. I've noticed the combat has been like a bit chunkier lately. I don't know if there was an update that went through and it kind of like broke the efficiencies. Holy God. We failed. We need to pursue. How did that go? Was that a success at the end there? It was, at least. Okay. Give our people time. I'm sure we had some deaths. We lost 3 fighters and 1 rider. Honestly, that's not too bad, although my companions had the crap kicked out of them, so... Let's see. Let's give them a turn. Well, no, let's do normal rest. And then we have just enough movement to reach Cairn Keep today with the amount of supplies we have. Assuming we don't get ambushed again. Head to the Manzio after we identify ourselves. Turn all of these in. Ah, I forgot to turn... Oh well, we can bring it back to Hack to Rest. That's very funny that I had something for them and I was like, nope, you don't get it. Sorry. Let's buy all their supplies because we need to head back the other direction. Let's replace the lizard mount that I lost. The 2 fighters. Now we're back to the 35. We don't need the scouts or the workers because we don't really, there's nothing out in the desert we're looking for. Exchange for news. And I think that's all we need to do here. Unless, I was just thinking, like, is there ivory and tin to be had here? Doesn't really look like there's a bunch of salt and 1 tin. All right, I think what I'll do then is we'll head back to Cobber. I'll pause the video, we'll head back to Cobber, and then we'll go over to Uten Grey to check on our friend over there. And then, and yeah, I'll bring you right back. So be patient. I'll be right back. Welcome back. All right, I've called an audible. We're not actually going back to Cobber. Basically, I turned in everything at Cairn Keep, and then I was like, actually, we could just run across the desert, hit Hack to Rest, and then go to these places we don't really visit all that much. So we're gonna do that instead. We'll do some desert exploration to see what's going on. We need to go back to Hack to Rest. Harvick, you actually got hurt? How embarrassing. You're supposed to be healing. Oh, we've gone a little too far east. That's fine. There we go. People are slowly healing up from the crazy amount of combat we did. I guess not crazy amount, the wild battle we had. Ah, so we need better standing with either the Chimera Legion or the other guys. So paying the taxes is acceptable here. Turn these in. Anything else available? We're going the other direction now, so we could take Shazgabat, right? Yeah, basically the plan is Shazgabat, Uten Grey onto Phlegatus Bridge. So anything in that direction is fine. Shazgabat, take that. Another one. Cairn Keep is the other direction. That's fine. And we'll buy the rest of the supplies since they're all cheap here. I did buy some salt that is my own, so if you're like, why you got salt? That's why. Leave the settlement? Oops, I shouldn't have left the settlement. Well, let's send our dudes out. Oh, they can't gather anything here. I'm stupid. Oh well. What else is new? Anyway, time to head in southeast-ish. Probably a little more east than southeast. Nope, never mind. A little more, maybe actually directly southeast. I need a compass. Oh, large Jacre horde. Can I lure you away? How many beast lures do you need to be lured? You need 11? I've noticed this kind of like weird bug that you can push it past 100. And then I guess we'll offer that to them. We did defeat, I mean, that's the whole reason we have beast lures, right? We were defeated, technically. We did fail, but we got 2 supplies, so who's really the failure here? There's Shazgabat, okay. It's always funny, like, when I'm like, I can't really see where I'm going, and I'm kind of guessing at it. It'd be cool if, like, there was, I don't know if there's, like, an item or an ability to, like, pathfind, and you could, like, lay down trails where you're like, this is clearly the best way to get to a place. And then just follow your own trail in the future. Oil fields. We're only looking for Uten Grey or Phlegatus Bridge at this point, so we don't see any of that. So we might want to go ahead and drop one of our, or two of our lizards here. Could even drop a third. I think I will, just because, like, they take a lot of supplies. Explore the village. Search for the Bandul who are rumored to seek safe passage to their destination. Is that good? Ahari 0, not Chimera Legion 4. Okay, so that you'd be aiding the Ahari. I don't really want to, just because I kind of want to like stick with. I want to stick with. Oh no, I got beat up. I want to stick with the what we've started. Because I think just waffling back and forth between the two, like, won't resolve the question. Or the quest. Not the question. Let's rest here. We will just try to regain some vigor. We got the crap kicked out of us, apparently. Although, like, we just fought, like, a war. So I don't know how we let those guys beat us up, but it did happen. And then we'll kind of sneak through the desert over here. Arvik is healed. I bet our crew is mostly healed now, thankfully, for me. How are we doing? 9s? Let's get a little more vigor back. We don't get any vigor back? I'm shocked. Maybe it's because we're, like, beat up or something. Beaten and bruised. Maybe you can only have, like, a maximum of 7 vigor. Yeah, it seems like that might be the case. Let's send out our dudes again. They failed again. Still some more healing going on. All right, we've made it to Uten Grey. We can talk with the coffee woman. Explore the wilderness. Take a stroll. Autofill. How did you pick this crew? Jesus Christ, we're doing so poorly. We're getting beat up right and left. Oh man. Oilfield Duratin, not what we're looking for. 2 days of supplies. How far is the bridge? 2 to 3. And we don't have much movement today, so I think I will buy a stack, a single stack here. It gets us 3 days. All right, let's visit the elegant Hanjari tent. After checking that the entry is appropriate at this time, visit Tamara in the chamber beyond. Lady Tamara's fair-haired Kalani assistant grants you entrance to her dual bedroom and study, where you find the lady alone at her desk, her brow furrowed in concentration as she peruses a pile of parchments. Looking up, she manages a weary smile before a tuft of hair falls in front of her eyes, forcing her to toss it. Afterwards, she laughs at herself and then fixes you with a warmer expression, murmuring in dulcet tones, "Well, hello, good vagabond." I thought she was going to say Vagrus. What news? You soon begin conversing. Sit down for a coffee and a chat. I think that's what, every 10 days, that's what we've been doing. Well, I suppose I can make a little time for now, she says cheekily, gesturing to a nearby arrangement of settees with luxurious furnishings. You take a seat on one of the couches in front of a low mahogany table while Tamara moves around preparing the coffee. A few minutes later, she sets down a steaming hot cup on the table in front of you, before taking up her own position on a sofa opposite. She sips from her own brew, cooing after its savoring taste. So, Vagrus, what do you have for me? She murmurs in dulcet tones, taking another sip. There's scarcely a lack of topics to discuss with her. Recount your ventures and exploits as a Vagrus. As an adventurous soul herself, she is surely to enjoy the conversation. Or discuss an array of topics with her, flirting a little in the process, and it's a very high chance of success. I don't know which one is better, but let's do this one because it's funnier to flirt with the coffee lady. Use your wits and charm, you deftly navigate a variety of topics that seem to be of particular interest to Tamara, and she engages heartily, aware of your flirtatious body language and carefully curated words. Ostensibly accustomed to being both courted and treated as a beautiful prize, she reciprocates effortlessly, never quite showing you her hand. All the telltale signs of romantic chemistry are present: eye contact, playfulness, mockery, and blushing. But she is way too cunning for you to be sure if she is interested. Her interest is genuine. Dude, are we gonna like we're gonna start dating? Who knew? Vagrus the Riven Realms dating simulator. One notion holds true above all others. As the hours fly by, you make no secret of enjoying each other's company. Laughter abounds and she fixes you with her keen brown eyes, unafraid and unabashed. After a few hours, the conversation comes to a close. When all is said and done, Tamara collects your now empty cup along with her own, thanking you for the chat. As you bid her farewell, thus taking your leave, she has one more quip for you. I shall wait with bated breath till our next little rendezvous. Come visit me again soon, Vagrus. You tell her that you will, bidding her farewell. Well, are we making progress? I think so. Quality change Tamara's affection? Level 12! Yes! Oh, that's funny. All right, we will rest in the Manzio because we lost some movement due to that. I think our crew is still fine though. We got plenty of people. Although group of urchins? I don't know. Maybe we have too many slaves, honestly, but that's fine. And we don't need to restock for you guys. So let's go ahead and rest here. In the Manzio, that's right. I remember how to do this. Rest. Sleep on the ground. Do we have enough supplies to make this run? Let's do it. I'm a bold sort of person. And we have our movement boost, so let's go all the way out here. I'm glad I went that way. For a second I considered going like down here, but that's not the way you want to go, I don't think. Let's rest up. We have one more day. Actually, this will be fine because we'll rest today and then we'll get to Phlegatus tomorrow. I was thinking about this. You know, like they make a big deal about coffee in this world, and I was like, you know, it would be a big deal if you'd never had coffee, because I love coffee in real life. We're missing cargo. Excuse me? Oh, wait. It's the supplies. I've been eating the supplies I was asked to bring. Oopsies. Well, hopefully we can go up to Fort Arabus and we can get some more supplies there. It's kind of weird that these guys are like that low on supplies in general. 2 to 3 days? They have 1,000,000 bones. I guess they are necromancers. That kind of makes sense. Do you guys have tin here? Doesn't look like it. Fort Arabus, Oilfield Renaris. Go all the way back to Cairn Keep. I think what we'll do is we'll save these, unless there's one for Fort Arabus, but I would have been kind of surprised if there was. We'll save those for on the way back to Cobbler. So let's just head out. No need to waste even more supplies than we have. Please succeed. Dang you guys. All I ask for is a little success, and you guys couldn't even bring that to me. Just because we need the supplies to even, like, get anywhere out here. Send our dudes out again. Okay, we can generate more vigor now, thankfully. Still failed. Although we managed to scrape together one more day of supplies, which is wild. Send out again. One more. Success! We only got 53 out of it, but maybe I should spend some of my insight to boost some of my my scraping together of meager supplies. This is really bad because we only have enough supplies to fulfill the contract. So we're gonna be starving here for a bit. We do have some salt to sell. So that's fun. Do you guys have like bounty office? Turn over Ahari trophies. Sure. Apparently we have. Do you get silver for that? I guess we did fight some guys out in the desert. You don't have any. Okay, that's just turning in Ahari trophies. What about you? All right, so tolls of war value, cool. You're standing in the dark foreboding offices of the, I don't remember doing this, but that's fine. Of the Speculatoris Legati? The legates agency responsible for collecting, verifying, collating tips, reports, news, rumors, stories, and any other source of information from across the Bronze Desert and beyond. The authenticity of every single statement is ensured by Sergeradite priests before they are documented and handed over to senior officers. Tell them about the slain cohort you have found in the desert. You tell the speculator officer assigned to your case about the massacred cohort you encountered in the desert. After he asks you a couple of questions and you go into details on the issue, he requests you to show the location on a map, and you comply. The Sergerad priest stands vigilant on the other side of the desk, looks you dead in the eye, and suddenly you can feel something strain against your mind. The uncomfortable sensation passes in a few moments, and only a faint headache remains. It would seem that our informant is being truthful. We had our mind probed, the priest of Sergerad declares with a hint of disappointment in his voice. As the speculator documents your statement, he comments on what he has heard. Most perturbing indeed. What I can tell you is that there is a cohort dispatched in that general vicinity, and they failed to report back to their post. Now we know why. This was like 2 years ago in game, he says sourly. You don't happen to have anything on who the attacker may be, their size, their disposition, or their strength, do you? You shake your head. He displays no further emotion, nor does he share anything of value. At length he finally speaks. The speculatorist legatai asks, "Thank you for your valuable information. Divulge more information?" No, we don't. We got some money and some standing with the people, though. Cool. Well, we don't have anything to sell here, or we don't have any more supplies to buy, and we don't have a ton of movement. It'll take us 2 to 3 days to get back. So I'm kind of thinking, we don't have any food, but I'm kind of thinking we want to boost our nutrition by staying here. Do the odd jobs, you might as well. God dang it. You had to betray me like that. So I was hoping we'd rest here, get a little bit of money, and then we'd kind of scamper back over to the bridge. This is gonna be rough though, because we don't have any food. So we should just, book it as fast as we can. All right, it'll be one more day without food. And our people are very annoyed. But we should get here. And thankfully they have some supplies. The ideal thing, actually, would be, are there any missions to take supplies elsewhere, like Cobber, and then I could just kind of like munch on them as we go. And then I can buy more supplies when we get into the city. Oilfield Renaris, we would like stuff for Cobber or the caves. Okay, here we go. Ivory. Wazir High? I've been there once. Yeah, definitely. Cobber. And Caverns of Largus. Perfect. We don't have a lot of supplies, but we could ditch one of our beasts of burden just to reduce the supplies we're using. And then we'll march on half rations for now until we get back to Cobber and we can sort our crap out. So let's go ahead and leave. Might as well get on the road. I guess we could have stayed and tried to utilize the Manzio a little better, but I think that's fine. Have I been using medical supplies this whole time? I keep buying medical supplies and then they keep disappearing. I think it's that thing where I accidentally locked it in place once upon a time, and then when I buy it, it's always turned on. I wish that wasn't the case. Oh well. I liked the old way of the system locking in, like, it was like a soft lock where it would like sort of lock in some things, but other things that like didn't make sense to have locked, it would revert every single time. Pay the road tax? How dare you? 17? All right, that's not that bad. I had to pay 55 the other day. Guess it depends on who you're buddies with. All right, Caverns of Largus we have reached. Thankfully, with the amount of supplies we had on hand. Explore the caverns, draw water to get some supplies, and then return to the Comitatus. Buy the rest of the supplies they have. Thank you. 4 days, that should be plenty to get to Cobber, right? 5 6 days. It was close. We'll probably be okay though. Especially because, like, I wonder if we shouldn't ditch some slaves. Just because it's taking a lot of, like, well, that didn't make a dent in our consumption anyway. This is where me switching to lizards comes back to bite me, huh? Let's see here. Anything for... Oh yeah, we gotta turn that in. Thank God I came in here just to look for new missions. All right, looks like nothing else here. Sort stuff out. I wonder how many days have we been here? Like, let's look at the astrolabe. 18 days. Okay, so we'll be able to head back to the other side of the world very shortly. It was a short stopover in the Bronze Desert here. Don't send your dudes out. That's gonna suck their vigor away. All right, exchange, leave, and we'll probably stick on 50% rations for now. Just because, well, I think maybe we'll go back to 100% and see how fast we can get to Kabur. Just because, like, I think running at 50% with all the other stuff not at full is a little dicey. Still a ways out. I think we're probably like 3 days away, so we probably need to drop to 50% here. I think that's fine though, and we're still at sustained nutrition, so I'm fine with that. Let's zip on over. I think we'll stay at 50. Maybe, are we back to like the tricky thing I figured out where I'm like running at 50% nutrition and everything else is holding on fine? Did I figure it out again? I don't know what happened. It certainly seems like that's the case. Maybe the key was lizards the whole time? I don't know. Maybe we'll try it when we go to the other side. We'll switch over to lizards, even though I have like a whole herd of animals in my storage in the liminal space. All right, so let's turn you guys in. We barely made it. Buy every supply you can. That's probably not a good idea. We'll hold off on that. I think we'll do, I don't know what to do now, because I would like to head back to the Stone Gate. So I'll let you guys in on a secret here, or not necessarily a secret. So the ceruleus crystal, there actually is quite a lot available here. There's not really any, there's a little iron and a little bit of marble. So you could ostensibly just like stack up materials slowly over time and just like haul them around in your comitatus until you could bring them to the gate. But I think what we'll do instead is we'll do the ceruleus crystal and the silver from here, and then we need to find the spectral residue. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll work on the marble and the iron. So that's the plan. On the other hand, what do we do to kill 12 days worth of time? I think what we could do is just do a run out to Onyx Outpost / Stygius Lumber Camp, and then back to the gate after that. I would love to see if we could, why don't we try to turn in the thing again? If it doesn't work out, we'll end the episode there, and then we'll come right back next time. But cross your fingers. I guess we could just say like we can't do it, but he'll be mad at me. Man, for whatever reason it just doesn't work. I wonder if I could like save now and then and then reload and it would count as having been done? Because it's been done. And I just don't know, there's no way to get out of the conversation. Okay, we're gonna pause the episode there. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can force, like brute force this to complete, and then we can pick up there next time. But if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button, it helps me out a lot. If you wanna see more Vagrus, the Riven Realms, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel, that also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!